to Pixie Dixie Creations. Today we are going to read the story Sea of Love by Sigil Adler. Just off by the sea, in a small shabby shack, lived Sarah's whole family, a big crowded pack. 2 parents, 3 brothers and 3 sisters too, with less room inside as all the kids grew. In that little shack, down facing the sea, 3 little bedrooms were all there could be. Her father worked hard as a fisherman bold, but sometimes he couldn't find fish to be sold. Sometimes things at home would grow very grim, with storms so strong even fishes can't swim. When food ran out and their table so neat held only brown bread and plain soup to eat. But though they were poor, their lives brimmed with joy, with plenty of happiness for each girl and boy. Living there modestly, no sign of pride, raising their children with goodness inside. Sarah, in bed with her sisters packed in, had a most secret dream that she loved to begin. Her wish hidden deep, to her heart very dear, in honor of Christmas, which soon would draw near. Just one new dress, she'd sigh in her heart. So at school, I won't feel alone and apart. For all the girls come to school in their best. But I know I'll never be quite that well dressed. She looked at her old dress with its tattered layers, its old faded colors, its rips and its tears. Thinking of dresses, her sad feelings grew. She longed to look pretty like the others she knew. But money was scarce, not enough, not a prayer. Even asking her parents, well, she wouldn't dare. There just was no money for dresses to spend. So she turned instead to her very best friend. For Sarah's best friend was the great wide sea, the place in the world that she most loved to be. The sea always heard her hopes and her dreams, and sent knowing waves and whispering streams. The sea never asked why her clothes were so old. It cared not a whit, not for silver or gold. It listened so quiet with all of its heart and calmed her inside with its soothing art. Sarah sat by the seashore, confessing her wishes, with tears falling sometimes, to splash around the fishes. She spent countless hours there on the sand, peering out at the waves washing over the land. Sarah never had friends home to play. Her house was too crowded, they might run away. Besides, in that house there was just one old doll, which was shared, of course, with turns for them all. Sarah's sisters made fun of her, cruel and mean, mocking her friendship with the sea where she had been. "It isn't your friend," and they gave her a shove. "The sea's never going to give you back love." Now, across the sea, simply miles away, another girl lived in a quite different way. Little Norma enjoyed a sweet life indeed. She had all the things any small girl could need. An only child with parents and money. Her home was so spacious, so bright and so sunny. A whole walk-in closet with dozens of dresses, a collection of dolls with sleek red and gold dresses. Her birthday fell right before Christmas each year. A day of happiness, brightness and cheer. Her parents bought her grand gifts of all sizes, so many new dresses and lovely surprises. But Norma had many birthdays before. So what did she care if she had one dress more? She never knew that a girl out past the sea dreamed of how perfect just one dress might be. Norma's parents decided that she ought to know, explained that not everyone had just things just so. Though she had it all, no matter her mood, some children didn't have dresses or food. When Norma lay down, her mind raced at top speed. She wanted to show thanks with a special good deed. As she slept, an idea filled her thoughts and her dreams, and she leapt out of the bed at the sun's very first gleams. She chose a new dress, the nicest by far, a white dress adorned with a shining gold star. She tucked it away and sealed it up tight so the dress would stay dry through day and night. Barefoot she walked where the sand met the sea, stood there and made her wish so longingly. "Please, great sea, my dearest good friend, I know that you listen. You're not just pretend. So please take my gift to someone who has less, a girl who would truly adore a new dress. When Norma bent and now, feeling so brave, she set the box down to sail with a wave. The box grew more distant, the dress still inside, and she hoped and she prayed as it bobbed with the tide. That morning, barefoot, Sarah came to the sea. Warm sun glowed above, birds chirped happily. Soon would come Christmas, her party at school, and her old dress was ironed as straight as a rule. Dipped her toe in the water to feel its cool touch. She hummed a sweet tune that moved her so much. When suddenly she saw on the waves just above, her sisters were wrong. The sea could give back love. Sarah gazed at the silky and wonderful dress. She had never had anything grand to possess. White with a lovely bright golden star, and a letter within that had travelled so far. My dear friend, read the words so sure. Good things come if your heart is pure. Wishing you happiness like drops of the sea. The greatest friend that there ever could be. Sarah enjoyed that Christmas the best, but in her gift, only one time she dressed. The very next year, before Christmas Day, she packed up the dress and sent it away to a needy child who, like her, knew that the loving sea can make wishes come true. That's the end of the story. Bye for now. Keep watching our channel Pixie Dixie Creations for more such interesting Disney stories. Bye bye.